Dhirayat Nashta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshurum Militanyena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Okay, so 1-3-43. Krishna Swadamo Pagate Dharma Jnanadibi Saha Kalo Nashta Drishamesha Puranarko Dunodita Krishna Swadamo Pagate Dharma Jnanadibi Saha Kalo Nashta Drishamesha Puranarko Dunodita. Please chant. Krishna Swadamo Pagate Dharma Jnanadibi Saha Kalo Nashta Drishamesha Puranarko Dunodita. Krishna Swadamo Pagate Dharma Jnanadibi Saha Kalo Nashta Drishamesha Puranarko Dunodita. We'll just go to the translation. Translation by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. This Bhagavad Purana is as brilliant as the sun, and it has arisen just after the departure of Lord Krishna to his own abode, accompanied by religion, knowledge, etc. Persons who have lost their vision due to the dense darkness of ignorance in this age of Kali shall get light from this Purana. And then the next verse is a little bit of a sequel to this one. Tatra kirtaya to vipra sher bhuri tejasaha aham chadya gamam tatra nivishtas tad anugrahat soham va shravayishyami yatadhitam yatamati. So we'll just go straight to the translation and purport for this. O learned Brahmins, when Shukadeva Goswami recited Bhagavatam there in the presence of Emperor Parikshit, and I heard him, so this is Sutta Goswami speaking, I heard him with rapt attention, and thus by his mercy I learned the Bhagavatam from that great and powerful sage. Now I shall try to make you hear the very same thing as I have learned it from him and as I have realized it. The purport. One can certainly see directly the presence of Lord Sri Krishna in the pages of Bhagavatam if one has heard it from a self-realized great soul like Shukadeva Goswami. One cannot, however, learn Bhagavatam from a bogus hired reciter whose aim of life is to earn some money out of such recitation and employ the earning in sex indulgence. No one can learn Srimad Bhagavatam who is associated with persons engaged in sex life. That is the secret of learning Bhagavatam. Nor can one learn Bhagavatam from one who interprets the text by his mundane scholarship. One has to learn Bhagavatam from a representative of Shukadeva Goswami and no one else, if one at all wants to see Lord Sri Krishna in the pages. That is the process, and there is no alternative. Sutta Goswami is a bona fide representative of Shukadeva Goswami because he wants to present the message which he received from the great learned Brahman Shukadeva Goswami presented Bhagavatam as he heard it from his great father, and so also Sutta Goswami is presenting Bhagavatam as he had heard it from Shukadeva Goswami. Simple hearing is not all. One must realize the text with proper attention. So this is important. Simple hearing is not all. One must realize the text with proper attention. The word nivishta means that Sutta Goswami drank the juice of Bhagavatam through his its ears. That is the real process of receiving Bhagavatam. One should hear with rapt attention from the real person, and then he can at once realize the presence of Lord Krishna in every page. The secret of knowing Bhagavatam is mentioned here. No one can give rapt attention who is not pure in mind. No one can be pure in mind who is not pure in action. No one can be pure in action who is not pure in eating, sleeping, fearing, and mating. But somehow or other, if someone hears with rapt attention from the right person, at the very beginning, one can assuredly see Lord Sri Krishna in person in the pages of the Bhagavatam. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So today we're going to be doing some Alone with Krishna session, which means that we're going to be doing some introspective, having some introspective time, maybe like 2.5 hours, where we'll just be focusing on chanting, reading, and practicing some techniques that I learned from Bhuri John Prabhu, who started these Alone with Krishna sessions over at the Govardhan Retreat Center. So these are very, very